Hi, my name is Dr. Ilya Skolnikov, and I'm the clinic director here at Triad of Health Weight Loss Center. We're going to talk to you a little bit about weight and weight loss. What a lot of people who are having trouble with their weight don't realize is that there's something that's causing them to have excess weight and then not be able to get the weight off. So it may sound a little obvious, but think about it. If you're watching this video now and you're having trouble with your weight, there's a pretty good chance that you might have tried a couple of different methods to get rid of the excess pounds that didn't work as well as you'd wanted them to. Otherwise, you wouldn't necessarily be watching this video right now. So, for example, some of the things that they do, there's so many different things that people do to get rid of the excess weight. There's dieting, there's exercise, sometimes people have these creams that they put in that kind of are supposed to burn off fat in the area where they put in the creams. There's also, there's like Jenny Craig and Weight Watchers, and there's Nutrisystem, and there's all these different therapeutic options. But really, when it comes to weight, there's a whole process that needs to be specific, right? So you need to get on point with exactly what's causing your excess weight. You definitely need a healthcare provider who knows what they're doing and has excellent success with helping people with their weight. At our office, we have more success helping people with their weight than any other facility in the entire northern part of the state. So, take that for what it is. So why do we have such incredible success helping people with their weight, you may be asking? The reason we have such success is because we're able to figure out what's causing them to have the extra weight, and we have an unlimited number of therapies to help with the extra weight. I myself had quite a bit of trouble with my weight as I was growing up. I was sedentary, meaning I didn't move around a whole lot for a while just because I didn't feel like it. I was just kind of like a homebody kid. I liked collecting stamps and collecting coins and that kind of thing, and I just kind of hung out at home and ended up gaining a little bit of weight. But also, my diet wasn't too well. So these are the kind of things that you hear, commonly. So it had, as my favorite 4 foods were probably pizzas, hamburgers and hot dogs, and sandwiches, and pasta, and I also like burritos. So those were my favorite 5 foods. And among those 5 foods, none of them are really all that healthy. They sort of just kind of sedate you and keep you feeling like you had a lot to eat, but not really the highest quality nutrition. And it's interesting because I didn't know that at the time. I didn't have any background in nutrition. I had no idea what was really, really healthy, nutritious food from really, really unhealthy, unnutritious food, food that was void in nutrients. I remember in the past, I used to live in Los Angeles, and I would go down to Venice Boulevard and, plan on going skating up and down the boulevard. But beforehand, I'd go to this farmer's market, and they'd have these potatoes that they would sell. So I'd have like a big plate of potatoes with a whole bunch of ketchup. And after eating that, I was like, I couldn't really move. It was like almost impossible to have enough energy to go down to Venice and, ride my skates up and down the boulevard. So, because I was having a hypoglycemic reaction, right? So there's a lot of things that need to be in place in order to have healthy weight loss. First of all, you need to have healthy organs and glands that deal with the weight. The main organs and glands that deal with sugar and to some extent fat metabolism are the adrenal glands, which regulate cortisol levels, and the small intestine is where a lot of these nutrients, these fats and sugars and proteins, are absorbed. And then there's also the gallbladder and the liver, which may create bile, and the bile then helps with emulsifying the fat and metabolizing the fat. And then there's also there's other organs and glands as well. So when it comes to weight, you actually need to look at the entire endocrine system. So you could think of the endocrine system as being like a beautiful orchestra of musicians there's somebody who composes the music in the first place. The composer of the music would be the hypothalamus. And then there's a conductor of the orchestra. Dun, 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 right? So the conductor of the orchestra would be the pituitary gland. They're the ones telling each player what to do and how to play in tune. And then you need to have the metronome, right? That keeps time. If you've ever taken music class, in other words, if you've ever really studied the piano or studied violin or studied, the trombone or whatever the case may be, you know what a metronome is. It keeps time. And that's the pineal gland, which is in the brain. It's another part of the endocrine system, another part of the hormonal system. So we have the hypothalamus that makes the composer of the music, that makes the music. We have the pituitary in the brain, that's the conductor of the orchestra. We have the pineal in the brain that keeps the time. And then there's all the players. There's the I guess it would be the bass, right? The bass player would be like the thyroid. It kind of keeps the background strong bass sounds coming. And then there's all the other players, the adrenal glands, the prostate for a male or ovaries for a female, and then there's the pancreas, and there's the testes also are involved, the uterus for a female, okay, ovaries for a female. So these things all need to be balanced. They need to be working right. People who have trouble with their weight always have trouble with their thyroid. The thyroid regulates body temperature. The thyroid regulates weight. The thyroid regulates good digestion. The thyroid regulates energy. The thyroid is important. It's really important. It's important. Excuse me. I was kind of stuttering for a second there. But the thyroid gland is important when it comes to weight. So you have to have a healthy thyroid. You got to get the toxins out. The main organs and glands that detoxify the body, there's many, many organs and glands that detoxify the body. Many, but the main ones are the liver, the gallbladder. The first thing I said was liver. I said that kind of fast. Liver, the gallbladder, the colon, the kidneys. Those are the main ones. Okay. So if you don't have a healthy gallbladder, liver, or kidneys, or colon, you're screwed. No, just kidding. You can get help, okay? You can get somebody who can help you with the health of your liver, your gallbladder, your colon, and your kidneys. Okay, it's true that you detoxify chemicals by breathing out through the lungs, by sweating through the skin. Okay, there's a lot of different ways to detoxify chemicals, but I'm trying to go over the basic stuff that I thought you would want to know about. But seriously, in our office, the average patient loses 10 pounds their first week under care. 10 pounds their first week under care. I think that's pretty good. I mean, you tell me somebody else whose average patient loses 10 pounds after their first week under care, and I'll consider giving you an award, or them an award, I should say. So that's our average patient. That means we have some patients losing 14 or 15 pounds in 1 week, 7 days. We have other patients who are losing less than 10 pounds, right? They're losing about 7 pounds or less. So it really varies from person to person, and I can assure you there are lifestyle changes involved. What you eat does affect your weight, and it affects your health. And to help you with your weight, we gotta stabilize the blood sugar. We gotta help you with a good source of water and drinking enough water, because these toxins that come from the air, the water, the food, the soil, the pesticides, herbicides, heavy metals, fungicides, drugs, emulsifiers, stabilizers, food colorings and additives, personal care products, and all these different things. There's chemicals coming from everywhere, from cleaning products, there's chemicals, these poisonous, toxic, toxoid chemicals coming from everywhere. We gotta get them out. We need enough water to remove these toxins from the fat cells and allow you to be able to lose the fat that you don't need, okay? And without enough water, it's gonna be hard to do that. So that's just kind of a few little clues. We're looking forward to helping you. My name is Dr. Ilya Skolnikov. I really enjoyed bringing you this information. We gotta get you down to the office. We gotta fill out the paperwork first, and then we can do your exam and we can start helping you. And the offer we're offering you here in this little video, that you're seeing here is just, it's crazy. It's ridiculous. So please take advantage of it for your sake. Just put in your name, put in your email address down there, and we'll figure out the details. Thank you.